What's up everyone? It's Danny here from the Lotus Cobra Commander channel. Thanks for stopping in. We're actually going to be unboxing a bundle of Kaldheim today. It's the newest set from Magic the Gathering. It's themed around snow, Vikings, and Norse mythology. So why don't we dive right in and see what we unpack. Hey, what's up everyone? It's Danny here. We got a bundle of Kaldheim after the release, and we're going to take a peek and see what's inside. Now, the main reason I got the set is the nostalgia for snow permanents. Growing up playing Ice Age and Cold Snap, I always loved the art and the concept of snow permanents, and so when this was released, I thought, hey, this is going to be pretty cool. Obviously, it's got a Viking and Norse mythology vibe to it. That's basically how the concept of the set is, and it was designed on, so let's take a peek and see what we get inside the box. First, we get a little sheet here. It says Kaldheim, very black metal style art and writing font there. And then here we get some characters and just explaining some characters that are in the set. It's pretty cool. Not sure if I'm too fond of this art. Hopefully the art inside is a little bit better. Okay, here we go. So we get the bundle box right here, and then this is just a little bit of cardboard filler that opens up, and you can store some boxes or some cards in the box once you've opened up some packs. So why don't we open this up? Okay, looks like a little bit of cardboard here. Just pop that back in. And yeah, so we get some booster packs. It's great for drafting. I, however, won't be drafting. And we get a little D20 here. Now this is kind of cool. It's gold, and it's got a Norse mythology vibe with the Viking kind of scriptures in there, and it has the Kaldheim symbol with the axe there. It's pretty cool. Let's take a look before we crack any boosters. Let's take a look in the premium lands. There is on this box here, it says that there's 20 premium foil and 20 regular basic lands here. So let's take a peek at some of those. This is a really beautiful island right here. I love the Northern Lights. That looks really cool. Okay, we got the different basics there. I'm actually really enjoy that plane too. That planes look really cool. Okay, so these are the basics that are non-foiled. Let's take a look at our foiled versions. Okay, first they're giving us a Reflections of Lit Yara. So it's an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, I choose a creature type, and whenever I cast a spell of the chosen type, I copy that spell. So it's pretty cool. It's great for tribal decks for sure. And that looks great in foil, if you can see that there. And so, yeah, we take a look at our basic lands. So basically the same as the ones that were in the regular versions, but just with foiling. And going back to that island, I think it's the best one of the batch. The foil there looks really nice, especially with those northern lights in the background. This swamp looks really cool too. I like the light in the forest as well. It looks really, really cool. And with the foil, it looks really nice. Okay, I can't wait to put these in the sleeve and put those in a deck. Those look really nice. Now we're gonna crack one booster and see what we get here. Here we go, 15 card draft booster. First, let's take a look at this treasure. It's a little treasure token. Yeah, it's nice there. Put that aside. And look at our actual cards here. So, Lit Yara Kinseekers. It's a changeling. Enters the battlefield. If you control 3 or more creatures that share a creature type, put a 1 counter on it, and then scry 1. So again, it's a shapeshifter, so it's great for tribal decks there. Cinderheart Giant, ooh, Berserker, 7/6 with trample, and when it dies, it deals 7 damage to a creature an opponent controls at random. So it takes the strategy out of it, but definitely a threat. And a Story Seeker. It's a Dwarf Cleric, 2/2 with lifelink. Now, I'm glad to see Clerics make a return, but even more glad to see Dwarves take a return, as they were largely ignored in most of Magic in the last 20 years. So it's good to see Dwarves coming back that aren't necessarily vehicle related like they were in Kaladesh. Demon Bolt, 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker, and the new Foretell mechanic, so you can play that ahead of your turn and then cast it when you're ready. Oh, we got a snow creature. It's an elf rogue. Untap target snow land. It's a Sculptor of Winter. That's pretty cool. So if you're building a snow permanent deck, so mostly if you got snow lands, it's great for untapping those as well as any creatures that might be, or are, well, permanents really, that are snow permanents. Okay, let's move on. We got a Carfell Kennelmaster. Looks like a zombie berserker. 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, up to 2 target creatures each get +1/+0 and gain indestructible until end of turn. So pretty cool. It's a big body. It's nice on a zombie tribal deck, but yeah, I kind of like that. I've got a zombie tribal, so maybe I'll see if I can get a spot for it. Stalwart Valkyrie. Okay, here we go. It's an Angel Warrior. It's a 3/2 with flying, and I can pay 2 and exile a creature card from my graveyard rather than pay its mana cost. So get it in a little bit cheaper. A Mistwalker. It's another shapeshifter. So again, if you're playing tribal or if you just need something to fit in, you got one of these guys here. It's got flying, and you can pump it up a little bit. So +1, -1 until end of turn for 2 mana. Okay, we got an imp here, Infernal Pet. For 3 mana, it's a 2/2. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, put a 1/1 counter on it, and it gains flying until end of turn. So great for a little bit of evasion if you want to sneak in some damage. Alright, here we got a Snowland here. So Shimmer Drift Veil enters the battlefield tapped. As it enters the battlefield, I choose a color, and it taps for that chosen color. So great for multicolored decks there. You can choose which lands you need at the time when you put it onto the battlefield, and it's a snow permanent, so it gets a little bit of extra value there if you're playing with things that care about snow permanents. All right, here we got a sorcery. Return upon the tide. For 5 mana, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If it's an elf, create 2 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens. And it's also got Foretell, so definitely great for elf tribal. And we got a Saga. It's an enchantment. It's 1 white, 1 green, and 1. And for the first 2 modes, or for the first 2 turns, I should say, put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature. So if you got a deck that cares about 1/1 counters. And then on the third, it's exile a creature with the greatest power among creatures target opponent controls. So you can boost your weenies and take out one of their big bad boys. Ooh, this is a really cool one. It's got the special borders. It's got those Viking style borders. These look really cool. So Furia, Judge of Valor. It's 2 black, a white, and 2. So you're getting flying lifelink, 2/4. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, and the rest into the graveyard. That's pretty cool. So you get a little bit of extra draw in there. And if you care about being able to recur things from the yard, you get to put stuff into your graveyard as well. And a Maskwood Nexus for 4 mana. It's an artifact. Creatures you control are every creature type. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. So this is great for, well, pretty much making everything a shapeshifter or changeling. And if you care about any sort of tribal and you don't have enough to, don't have enough creatures that can fulfill that tribal, you can turn them into them using this Maskwood Nexus. It's pretty cool. And then here we get a snow-covered plains, which is really cool. It's got kind of the frost around the plain symbol, which is really cool. All right, that's it for this unpacking, and I hope you enjoyed that first booster. Look out for more. Thanks for watching, everyone. I know we only cracked 1 booster here today, but if you want to check out more MTG and more Kaldheim content, definitely give us a follow, give us a like, and give us a comment here on YouTube or on Instagram. We'll see you then. Thanks.